So is an introduction to a class needed? If so, what are the benefits? What is the gear list for an intro class to a class? So we'll answer those questions and maybe some more as we get into it. So what we are talking about here today is Tactical Response. Fighting Pistol is the name of it. Tactical Response, Camden, Tennessee. And the write-up, are you a beginner or new shooter nervous to take your first class? And they go through their write-up of it and telling us what it's all about. Basically, this one is just what it says, an intro. So really, I would think this would be brand new guys that, or even it says in there, you just got your gun. And they also talk about, for those of us that do have guns, had them for a while maybe, and just want to brush up a little bit ahead of the actual class. So when you skin that heater and go to work, you look smooth, right? Smooth operator. So I can see that as being a good thing. Now, the other bit of it. So I would answer that question as a yes. And again, and maybe even if you only have a day and you just want a little bit of practice. Now, the setup on this class, I was on their live stream watching it, and I heard them talking about this. And they asked me, yeah, come up and check it out. So being that as it is, this Friday, I will be going, this Friday being the 1st of March, I believe it is, and taking the class and, giving some feedback. It's a brand new class. I think this is actually, let me check their dates, but this is maybe even, yeah, this is the first day they're running it. So if you've watched any of my videos, I have trained a fair amount and have instructed a fair amount in the Army. But they've asked me to come up there, give a little bit of feedback on it, and see what it is. It sounds like they've got at least one student in it right now. And then what they've done, and this is one of the ones that some of my other videos, you can get this class and save a little bit of money. Right now, like I said, it's a one-day class priced at $300, which is, I think, competitive industry-wide. But if you register this class in addition to taking Fighting Pistol right behind it, so they've got this class on Friday and then Fighting Pistol Saturday, Sunday. This class will only cost you $150. So there is that. I don't know if they're going to charge me. I would gladly pay it. And they do have a 100% money back guarantee. I will use my credits on it. I have some credits built up with Tactical Response through their role-playing program. So to me, it's going to be whatever. I'm going to be happy to get up there and sit in a class and provide that feedback. I think be valuable for them. At least I hope. Which in turn, following classes may get something out of that. So there we go. So talking about a gear list. And this goes pretty much in line. I'm not looking at I'm looking at that class, but it's a pretty, basic. It sounds like it's going to be a 150 round class, so not a lot of shooting. But just to run it down: open mind, a fighting pistol, 150 rounds of your pistol ammo, eye protection, ear protection, hat with a brim, pen and paper. 1 roll of 1/4-inch masking tape, sunscreen, water, not required but recommended, blue gun of your gun. And it gives you the explanation. Blue gun is a plastic replica of your specific gun, and you can start your search. They have a link. I'm not going to follow it. I will say, especially for new shooters, this may ask or lead into a question. about what is a fighting pistol. Tons of videos out there. I'm going to say it's going to be the pistol you brought to the fight. But there are some pretty good definitions running out there for a fighting pistol. Myself, I carry a Glock 19, and that is what I will be taking to this class. iPro, Ear Pro, yeah, pretty standard stuff there. I would recommend with any class. So if you take this one, you do go and you take fighting pistol right behind it. You're going to need to go through that gear list too, because it has a little bit more, and it actually has some homework to it. There's some videos to watch, book to read, and there's more ammo requirements. But other than that, that's a pretty solid one. So like I said, just if you're packing for 2 classes, make sure you pack your bags for both classes. So so just to run through and answer the questions as I presented them, an introduction class to a class necessary. The end result is going to be that the market will decide. I have long thought that would be awesome, especially for new shooters, because they talk about it in the description. I mean, and you see guys, I've been one of them myself. You show up and you're looking all crazy. I don't want to, the phrase is you're stuck on stupid. You're not. You just don't know. But as we are as people, will tend to look around and do and kind of to look that way and forget we were beginners or novices at one point also. So put that aside, especially if you're a brand new gun owner. If you're truly there trying to learn and you're listening, then everybody's going to help you out. So just keep that in mind. But this class, like I said, I think this is, I have long thought that there should be like an introduction to a class. And I think they've structured it, hopefully in a manner that'll be pretty valuable to some folks, especially new people. And if you look at some stats running around out there, a lot of new people buying guns. And those of us as gun owners should be, the next question is, oh, hey, great gun. Where are you going to train with it at? And then have a place to recommend to go train. You watch some of my other videos. I don't necessarily recommend places, but I'll recommend places. I do say if I will go to a place or not. If you can't figure out that I would recommend Tactical Response, yeah, watch some other videos. I'm kind of part of the tribe. I am not endorsed by them. I am, yeah. So I'm not endorsed by Tactical Response. So, but I have gone enough. I do like the instructors up there, the guys, and the students as well. So, introduction class needed. I would say, like I said, the market will decide. I think yes. Benefits to it, yeah, you get a little bit of comfortability with your gear ahead of that. Sounds like they will help you with the setup. Oh, and that was actually, so back to I'm going to go back to the gear list real quick. And this, I will send them an email on this asking, but they say the fighting pistol, but I think, and I don't know, but my question off of this gear list is, do I need a holster? Do I need a gun belt? So if they're asking my input, and maybe just in general, if someone hasn't already got on there and asked them. Benefits to it, yeah, that familiarization ahead of actually being in a class. So you're that much farther on the curve, a little more knowledge. So we talked about the gear list and then that thing. And then, yeah, so I would say go take this class as the intro to their fighting pistol class. And it will help you out immensely with any other training that you do as well. That's kind of the baseline that a lot of classes, a lot of schools work from, their baseline pistol class. And then we'll build there. In fact, that my recommendation for classes is a pistol class, a rifle class, and then a medical class, and then a force on force. If you don't have the rifle, you can skip that one, but definitely a firearms, a medical, and then force on force. Yeah. So there we have it. And I hope that's helpful for you. Like I said, it is March 1st of, March 1st, 2024 is the class I'm taking. So if you want to jump in there, I know it's short notice. If you want to jump in there and go go hang out at Tactical Response with me. I'll be there all day. And we can get our intro on. And if you made it this far and you found value, I would certainly appreciate it. If you whack that like button down there, subscribe to it, share it with your friends. And now also with this channel, if this is the first one you're watching, and it says on my banner, I am running for Congress. I'm going to link some of the stuff down below for that. And then, or I'm planning to, yeah. So if you feel like donating to it, I'll have my website. You can go check it out if you feel led to contribute to the campaign based off of my platform and what I represent and hopefully represent for the district, the 4th District in Tennessee. I would very greatly appreciate that. If not, find a campaign, a candidate to contribute to, and be part of the process. That's how we regain a lot of the ground that has been lost within this republic, and bring it back to us, we the people, and our own self-governance. So there is that. Again, I appreciate your time. Hopefully there's some value going on here, and we'll leave it at that. This is Tom Davis, Red 4 Reviews, and it is your duty to be well regulated. Stay dangerous.